Well, it's been a week already, and it's only Tuesday. Um, I told you the other day my scale has a mind of its own, and that was certainly the case this morning. Uh, but now I think I know why it's thinking what it's thinking. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sue from sueslimsdown. It is Tuesday, February 27th. Only 2 more days left in the month. Wow. All right, so let's get right to it. So back in 2019 and 2020, I was really successful in my weight loss. That's where I lost the bulk of the weight that I did lose, of that 93.3 pounds that I lost. In going back and looking back at the habits I had then, where I was tracking diligently, I was like everything that went in my mouth, I tracked. I had a spreadsheet on my refrigerator of my meal plans, and so those two things I'm doing again now. But the third component of that was I had another spreadsheet which I called my daily nutrition counts. So I was tracking in the app with my points, because I use the points kind of as my guideline of how I was eating and planning my meals. It forced me to plan balanced meals and portion controlled meals. That's number one reason I love the app. But on my other spreadsheet, I put all the other things that were important to me at the time. And so it counted not only how many grams of food I was eating every day, because I like to look at that, because, if I'm eating, 5 pounds of food, who needs that? But it also is counting my, I have it set up so it calculates my calories. Well, it doesn't calculate it. It adds up my calories because the app calculates my calories. But my calories, the carbs I'm eating, the sugar, the added sugar, the fat, the protein, the sodium, all the stuff. So I had a separate spreadsheet for that where I would put in after every meal what I ate and put in all the stuff. And so at the end of the day, I could figure out, am I in a calorie deficit? And my goal back then was to be in a 500 calorie deficit, which means I would burn off 500 calories more than what I ate. For some reason, I stopped doing it. Well, I stopped doing it all. I stopped the tracking. I stopped the menu planning. I stopped the counting of all my other stuff. And what happened? I gained weight. I gained 40 pounds. So I have been weighing myself, though, every day for years now. No matter what, even when I wasn't really tracking or counting the calories or having the menu plan up, I was still weighing myself every day. So I knew full well I was gaining the weight. I told you last week that my scale had a mind of its own, and I thought that it just went up for no reason at all. Well, my scale was up this morning, and so this morning it was up from yesterday 0.5. And now I know in the 0.5 it's not a lot, but yeah, it's a half a pound. So 0.5. I'm still down for the week right now. It's only Tuesday, and I don't weigh until Saturday. So I'm still down 0.9 for the week. I'm still down 4.5 for the month. I have still lost 3 pounds for the year. My total weight loss is 50.6, so I'm still up over that 50-pound mark, barely, but I'm still up. Anyway, I got to thinking there has to be a reason why my scale went up. Because, I haven't felt real good the last couple days. As a matter of fact, today I stayed home from work because my stomach has just been kind of yucky. I've been eating, but I just haven't felt quite right, and I've been really, really tired. So I thought I'm just going to take a day of rest, and I'll work one day over the weekend if I have to. But so I got to thinking, the last couple of days I've told you that my calorie counts were a little higher than what I've normally been eating. And so the one day, it didn't seem to affect it. Matter of fact, I had a loss after the one day. And then I had another higher calorie count yesterday. So I wasn't in a calorie deficit either of those days. I kind of broke even on it. As a matter of fact, yesterday I think my calories ended up being more than what I was burning. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pull that spreadsheet out again and start working on that so I can look at this a little bit more. Now, some of you are on a real low carb diet, and I don't know how many carbs you're getting, but the research I've done for me and for my age and what I should do is that I should have somewhere between, and my weight, I should have somewhere between 100 and 160 carbs a day. So this spreadsheet will track my carbs also. And yesterday I know I had higher carbs than what I had been eating, and I had more calories. Now, they weren't bad calories for the most part, but still my overall calorie count was more. And then those 2 days in a row, I wasn't in a calorie deficit, like I said. And today my scale was up. So I pulled out this spreadsheet today, and I was bound to determine I'm going to be in a calorie deficit today. Like I said, my goal is 500. I'm not sure I'm going to make it today, the 500 today, but right now my calories, total calories, are sitting at 1,256.3. I've had 11 points. I don't feel hungry, though. I've had more protein today, so a lot of my points came from protein. Last I looked on my spreadsheet, my carbs were right around 140 for the day. And for me, that's fine. I probably am not going to have anything else to eat tonight. There's no need for me to. It's almost 8 o'clock at night, so I don't like to eat after 7 o'clock anyway. I don't know if that's the reason that I had that 0.5 gain or not. I'm just saying I had those 2 days in a row where I had a higher calorie count and I wasn't in a deficit. I was breaking even. So today, right now, I think I'm at about a 300 calorie deficit. It's not the 500 I want, but I'm still in a deficit. I don't know if my scale will be down tomorrow or not. But I thought, let's just see if it makes a difference. So, as I said, I've had 11 points today. I didn't eat very heavily today because like my last couple of days, my stomach has just not felt right. I don't feel super sick. I'm super tired, and it's better now than what it was even earlier in the day today. So I'm feeling a lot better now. And I ate a nice dinner. It wasn't a lot, but still. I had an elk patty for dinner, and I'm going to show it to you. It looks terribly overcooked. It's really not. It's a reheated elk patty from what I had the other night. But I have to tell you that elk has a lot of protein in it. I think you get a lot of bang for your buck out of the ground elk. It doesn't have a lot of fat in it. It's a very lean meat. So I'm probably going to buy more of that. To me, it tastes just like beef. And I actually like it better than I like the bison burgers I can get out here. So that's just food for thought. But anyway, I kind of stretched my meals out or did my meals like I ate like every 3.5 hours today, or 3, maybe 4 hours, and plus I had a snack. So even though it's only 11 points, I feel like I ate well today. And we'll see what the scale does in the morning. I was, anytime that scale goes up, I'm a little bummed out. Like I said, I know it's only Tuesday. I just weighed in on Saturday. So I shouldn't be bummed out about it. And I know my body fluctuates every now and again. So we'll see if this really watching, the calories and the calorie deficit helps again. At this point, I'm willing to try anything or pull anything out of my arsenal that I had that I know worked before that will help me along with losing the weight. I didn't really notice have any cravings today, so that's good. That's an improvement because I was really craving sweets yesterday. Didn't have any. I didn't have any here, and I didn't feel well enough to go anywhere. Thank goodness. And so that didn't seem to bother me today. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I still want to have a loss this week. I mean, I had such a good loss last week, but I still want to have some sort of loss this week. Let me show you what I had to eat today, and then I'll be back to wrap things up. My breakfast today is just one of my pumpkin bread in a mug. That's with my home canned pumpkin. 1 point for that. The only point in there is the 18 grams of oats, old-fashioned oats. Other than that, it's just pumpkin, egg, pumpkin pie spice. That's about it. My eggs, 2 eggs, 0 points, and my fruit salad also 0 points. I have 1 point in my coffee this morning with my fat-free half and half. This is my second cup. So I have a total of 2 points for breakfast. This is my first snack of the day. I'm having 2 of the Frigo Light cheese sticks. That's 3 points. And just cucumber. I just cut up a whole cucumber, 0 points. I have a 3-point snack. All right, my lunch today is just some fat-free cottage cheese. I have 227 grams, 0 points of that. My pineapple chunks, unsweetened, 136 grams of that is also 0 points. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs weighed out at 93 grams, also 0 points. So I have a 0-point lunch today. For dinner tonight, I'm having an elk patty. This is just leftover elk that I had from the other night. That weighed out, cooked at 76 grams for 4 points. This is just the Sara Lee bread. I didn't have any buns. 2 points for the bread, because 0 for the onion, and 0 for my broccoli. I already hate some of my broccoli. So I have a 4-point dinner tonight. This takes me to 11 points for the day. Okay, well, there you have it. It wasn't a bad day. It wasn't a big amount of food. I didn't have big meals today, but that's okay. I don't feel full. I feel full enough. I don't feel stuffed. I don't feel overly full. So I think it was just enough. And I guess I will just sleep on it and see what the scale does tomorrow. So, all right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me, except for I just want to say let's just keep going. No matter what, let's just keep going. And like I said before, no matter what that number is on the scale, I know that I'm doing what I need to do to be successful at this again. And I'm pulling out all my tricks, everything that I know to make this weight loss happen. So, I ordered my dress for the wedding. My son's getting married in June, so I ordered the dress, and it should be here tomorrow. So I'm anxious to tell you about that. If it actually gets here tomorrow, I'm anxious to see what it looks like on me, because on the picture it looks pretty. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow telling you what I'm eating on this Weight Watchers plan. Let's do this together. Bye-bye.